everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the ABR-223 tactical rifle here in Black Ops 4 after update 1.21. So of course guys, welcome back to another class setup video here on the channel, and more specifically, for this video I am going to be tackling the ABR-223, which honestly, the ABR is a really awesome tactical rifle in this game. It's personally one of my favorite weapons in Black Ops 4, and from my own experience, I noticed that it is pretty underrated, so that's so come I decided to go ahead and do a best class setup on it in today's video. And of course guys, as you can see over here, this is the creator class. Starting off, I'm going to be using the standard variation of the ABR-223, as well as, if you guys are wondering, I am going to be using the Nebula Reactive Camo, which personally, the Nebula Reactive Camo is a really awesome camo in this game, so that's how come we are going to be using it. Our first attachment is going to be an ELO sight, and that's just because I'm not a huge fan of the standard scope on this particular weapon, so that's how come we are going to be using an ELO sight, which is also going to allow us to be a little bit more effective with this weapon at close to medium range. Our second attachment is going to be quick draw, which is going to allow us to get our iron sights up as quickly as we possibly can, which is really important for a tactical rifle like the ABR. Our third attachment is going to be stock, which is going to allow us to sidestep, maneuver, as well as jump shot and drop shot a lot easier, which is very important, especially if you are going to be playing on Nuketown, which, as of right now, the Nuketown 24/7 playlist is still live, which I am going to be playing that very shortly. Going back to the class setup, as you guys can see, for our final attachment, of course we are going to be using the operator mod, which is called repeater, and the repeater operator mod essentially turns this weapon into a fully automatic tactical rifle, which is really awesome, as well as even though this weapon is basically fully automatic with the repeater operator mod, the recoil is still extremely low, as well as the damage is quite high, so that means you can very effectively take out enemies at all ranges. Our piece of gear is of course going to be stim shot, and then moving over to our first perk, we are going to be using scavenger just so that way we do not run out of ammunition. And then for our third as well as final perk, we are going to be using ghost. Also guys, if you go want to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content. So yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. Alright guys, so of course as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time we are going to be playing a game of standard kill confirmed here on the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and alright, that's going to be our first kill of the game. With all that in mind, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game, as well as for this particular class setup. And wait a second. Alright, that's going to be our second kill. I am going to be using the Nebula Reactive Camo, which is a camo that I haven't really been using too much recently, and it is a really awesome camo, so that's how come. Of course, I am going to be using it for this particular class setup and for a very long time. Alright, that's another kill. I only use the Mastercraft camo for the ABR, so alright, that's going to be another one. Currently going 4-0, so that's pretty decent. And that's another one, as well as the Bloodthirsty Metal. Okay, and he was using the Argus, so naturally that was extremely close. And alright, that's another kill, as well as another one. You know what, let's go ahead and call in this counter UAV, as well as standard UAV, so now we have an idea where the enemies are going to be. Alright, that's another kill, as well as another one. And that's the thing guys, of course for this particular game, as well as some of the other games I am going to be playing in this video. Alright, that's going to be another kill, as well as we ranked up over there. And we're currently on the Merciless, okay. And that's the thing guys, it is pretty awesome that for this weekend, it was a double XP weekend, a double weapon XP weekend, as well as there was a Nuketown 24/7 playlist, which we have not really seen too many Nuketown 24/7 playlists this year, which was a little bit odd in my opinion. And alright, that's another one. Hopefully finishing off the roughly 100 days left of Black Ops 4, we do end up seeing some more Nuketown 24/7 playlists. That'd be really awesome. Alright, that's another kill. And from my own experience, I did quite well this weekend. Alright, that's another kill, as well as a headshot. Being that one game I did end up getting a nuclear, as well as another game that I did play this weekend, I was getting pretty close to another nuclear. However, I was on a 27 or a 28 yen streak, and the game was coming to a close, so I had to play a lot more aggressively to get those final kills. Alright, that's another kill. So I started to play a little bit more aggressively. I pushed into the enemy's house, and I unfortunately died by a person using a flashlight SG-12 shotgun, which of course it would have been awesome if I did end up getting another nuclear. Alright, that's another kill. However, it's not too big of a deal. Alright, that's another headshot, and wait a second. Alright, there we go, took him out. Wait a second. Alright, that's another one. And that's going to be the UAV. And that's the thing, for this game I do have to play a little bit more slowly because unfortunately my teammates really aren't their best, so they haven't really been able to take map control, and if I really push out, chances are I'm going to be getting sniped. And that's another one, and he had the war machine. Okay, luckily enough we were able to take him out. And alright, that's another one. And that's another one. Alright guys, so of course, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time we are going to be playing another game of standard kill confirmed here on Nuketown. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. And alright, that's going to be our first kill, as well as another one. Okay, and another one. Not gonna lie, that was quite close. However, nonetheless, we were able to take him out.
No life signs.
And that's another kill.
Neutralized fire break.
And alright, that's gonna be the UAV, as well as the counter UAV. Okay, let's go ahead and call this counter UAV as well as standard UAV. And that's another kill. And that's the thing, guys. Personally, I am a fan of all the tactical rifles in Black Ops 4. I think they were a great addition to the game. And out of the 3 base tactical rifles in the game, being the Auger, the ABR, as well as the Swordfish, they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, and I am able to play differently depending on the tactical rifle. Being that for the Swordfish, I like to stick back a little bit more, and it is a very tried and true burst fire weapon. You have to be very accurate and precise, as well as make sure to land your shots, and if you do all of that, then you are going to be excelling when you are going to be using the Swordfish. And the Auger, you have to play a little bit more slowly, being that is a semi-automatic tactical rifle. And alright, that's another kill. And then you have the ABR, which out of all of them, I easily play the most aggressively when I am going to be using this weapon. Alright, that's another kill, especially once you have the operator mod, because as you guys can see right now, I'm holding down the trigger and it's auto bursting. And one thing that is really cool is that the longer that you hold down the trigger, the faster the bursts fire, which is really awesome. Alright, so we just called in the Thresher, which I had that for a little bit, however I wanted to save it for the right time. Alright, that's another kill. And that's another one. As well as another one. Okay, currently going 24 and 5, which is pretty decent in my opinion. Alright, that's another kill. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below of all the tactical rifles in this game, which one is your favorite. And alright, that's another one. Also, if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below, do you have the Stingray DLC tactical rifle, which I have only used that particular tactical rifle only a handful of times where I was able to pick it up. And I'm not gonna lie, that tactical rifle is absolutely ludicrous in this game. And alright, there we go, took him out. Especially if you go ahead and equip the operator mod. And that's another one. So if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below, do you have the Stingray? And if you do have it, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Let's go ahead and call this counter as well as standard UAV. As well as let's go ahead and equip this scythe. And that's one. As well as another one. Okay, and that person was laying on the ground. Oh my goodness. And alright, that's another one. As well as another one. Okay, and also guys, as you saw over there, one thing that is really interesting, and as the hipfire spread on the ABR is quite good, especially for a tactical rifle. So let's go ahead and call in this UAV. And I've noticed this because I've done it before, and that is if you do get into a point blank range engagement. Alright, there we go, took him out. You can effectively take out the opponent by hip firing, which is really interesting in my opinion. Also guys, I did want to mention something, and that's for this week and especially next week, my uploads are going to be a little bit more inconsistent, and that's just because I am going to be extremely busy throughout the next couple of weeks. I am going to be making a more detailed update video next Monday, just to notify you guys on what's going to be going on, and as it stands right now, chances are there's not going to be a video going live on Thursday, so I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up about that. And of course I am going to be going in a little bit more detail on next Monday's video. So yeah guys, as we're going to be ending off this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.